Welcome to your channel, Patriotic Alliance Fanbase. I am your host, Leocardo Adrianse. Gayton McKenzie recently had an interview on ENCA, DSTV, Channel 403 to talk about his year in office, the GNU, and the priority areas for his department for 2025. He spoke about the government of national unity and rumors that it is busy falling apart.
We were in a NEC thing meeting, a cabinet meeting, and the president said, Minister Mackenzie, you must remain behind. And everybody went like, oh, what did you do? What did you do? And he said, come see me at the office. And I went in and asked me, Minister Mackenzie, how are you holding up? I said, do you want the answer I want to give to you or the one I'll give to my friends home? He said, give me the one you'll give your friends. I said, firstly, I estimated the workload. Secondly, I want to withdraw the fact that I said ministers get paid a lot of money to do nothing, the work. But yeah, I'm coping and I'm excited about it. It's a big challenge, but it's really a lot of work. Ministers do work hard, and I've seen that the workload is massive. And I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that, you know, people see you at a function, they think that's all you do, cutting ribbons, kissing babies, and waving. That's not really what ministers do. That's a load of work happening behind the scenes.
He talks about his department's plans to assist struggling performing artists in South Africa, the new bodies to be established that would represent them, and issues related to copyright violations against artists in this country.
Let me tell you the good before I tell you the bad. Okay. The good is that the first thing, we've listened to artists, the first thing, everybody wants the copyright amendment bill to be signed. I then read that bill. And when you read the bill, there's one line there, which is fair use. Now, as a writer myself, you will never give my work fair use. You use a sentence in my book, you pay me. I get paid when people use two sentences in my book or one sentence of half a sentence. Now, when you say fair use, you say, we can use your thing which is fair, we don't need to pay you when we use it fairly. That's nonsense, that's exploitation. Now, we are changing. So it's not the president is unwilling to sign. He's waiting for us to put in the things that we want to change. The document as a whole is a good document, but there are some two traps therefore. Artists will continue to be poor and struggle. That's the one thing. The second thing, what we have done already, we've called all the industry players in all the different sectors. And we said, all right, guys, we are going to give you 2 million per sector, not for yourselves, but for representation, to get lawyers, to get officers, to organize. So before, you see, artists in this country are very unorganized, and they're very disorganized. And the ones that make money, they're fine when they make money. But then you see them on Twitter, that's the bad. You see people buying expensive cars, you see people buying handbags, and then tomorrow we must contribute towards the funeral. Or we must contribute. We are not a funeral parlor. We shouldn't be contributing towards, we should be contributing towards the well-being, not to pay for the funeral. We need to be honest also with artists that your medical aid is your responsibility. But it's also bad where artists are not seen as workers in this country. That we are busy talking in cabinet to say, we have to change that. Artists must be seen. How are they going to transform their lives if they can't get that? You know, people don't make it without that. You have to go there and then they say, where do you work? Give us a 3-month salary, a bank statement. They can't because the salary is infrequent. The money they're getting is so we are working very, very hard. I'm saying to people, this is number one on my list, to make sure that artists in this country are no longer being treated like stepchildren, which they are at the moment. I mean,
do you have time frames for when you're going to finalize?
I'm an action man. I've already said to you, I have given the 20th of February for all those boards of every sector to be established. The 20th of February.
Yeah.
That is what I've given my people. And heads will roll if that doesn't happen. I've met with the leaders chosen by the artists and the creatives 3 times already. In fact, 4 times. I've met with them. It shows you the urgency of this matter for me. This is the best minister they could have had to change their life.
Everybody is so excited about the prospect of Formula One racing taking place in South Africa. The minister talks about the progress that's been made to make this a reality.
FIA. I've met with the CEO of F1. I have met with the different teams. I've met with people that's going to put money into this thing. We've put the bid steering committee together already. We are looking at 2027. We are looking at 2027.
It's around the corner, yeah.
It's around the corner. And we believe that Africa, it's Africa's time. We believe that it's Africa's time.
Do you think South Africa is ready for Formula One, though?
We've been ready.
Okay.
We've had a Formula One. We're the only country in Africa that's had a Formula One. So this is not something that is that's foreign to us. We've had one. South Africa is the biggest motorsport enthusiast. We've got a track that's now being upgraded to F1 standards. That we even you see what has happened in the past and what's happening now. The difference is that two things. South Africa has been to the altar twice with F1 and they didn't get married. Now this time we're buying the rings, we're getting the suit ready, we're getting the dress ready. We're making sure that there's not many voices, there's not political play in it. I've taken it out of, I've depoliticized it and I've given it to the professionals and say, motorsport people, broadcasting people, marketing people, lawyers, you run with this thing.
Yeah.
Guide us. In the past, it was politicians that was trying to show, I will get it, I will get it. This time, we leave it to the professionals to do.
There is no transformation in swimming. People of color are not represented in the sport anywhere. The minister elaborates on the department's plans to remedy the situation.
Everybody likes to say, where's the black swimmers, where's the black this, where's the black players, where's the black... But you can't have equal outcomes if there's no equal access. Where the children that there's no pools, where are they gonna... I mean, we've not delivered one black Olympic swimmer, not a medalist, just a person going there to swim for South Africa. It's an indictment on us as leaders, that in 30 years, there was not one black person that was standing there at the Olympics and say, I'm going to swim for my country. That is about to change. We going to meet with Swimming SA. We are going to meet with SASCOC. We are going to put things right. There's a lot of nonsense happening at Swimming SA, a lot of nonsense, which I will never tolerate. As the minister, will never tolerate the fact that nonsense are happening under my reign. That will not happen. We're going to sit, we're going to get to it, we want to know where did the money go to. I mean, like, we're going to have forensic investigations into where the money went to. Because, you know, government gives the money, Treasury gives the money. But there's a disconnect between the money the Treasury gives and where the money is going to.
The minister was asked why he is supporting the controversial boycott of the Afghanistan team at the championship trophy in Pakistan. He had this to say.
The Afghanistan government has banned women from participating in cricket. But it didn't start there. It started with them saying women must not be educated. And then they went to women shouldn't be going to school, women shouldn't be furthering their studies. Then they went to women should not partake in.
Yeah.
Now, where is it going to stop? When are we going to say enough is enough?
The minister was asked if he still believes that the PA enjoys any support in the local community, especially after the controversy in social media, where the people of El Dorado Park accused the party of making a lot of promises that was never fulfilled. Will the party garner any significant support during the upcoming local government elections in 2026? He had this to say.
You look at El Dorado Park. We were in El Dorado Park now when we went to go and bury Chesney, which is the PA that paid for a funeral. Because the PA paid for everything at that funeral. The parents of Chesney, they are PA people, and we came there, they met me with open arms. You know, we never had all of Eldos, but we know. with the majority of El Dorado Park people. And if you ask me, do I still think I've got the support of the communities? We've partook in 5 by-elections over the past 4 months. We won 3. We won George, we won Düsseldorf, we won Matikama. How can we not have the support? We didn't even previously want them, so our support is more now.
The minister was asked what his relationship was with Jermaine Prim, the convicted gangster from El Dorado Park, and reports that the minister has influenced Jermaine's move to CMAX.
I never met him in my life, but when he heard of me, he was asking people, hey, I want to meet, give me this guy's number. It was with a funeral there in El Dorado Park. One of the funerals, I can't remember which one it was. But I will gladly take the responsibility for him being in CMAX. I'm happy he's there. He must remain in CMAX because what he's done is very wrong. And I hope that president can change him, where he can come out and become a better person like I did.
There has been a lot of controversy surrounding the resignation of some of the first PA MPs from Parliament, including the youngest MP. There were a lot of media speculation of trouble brewing in the PA. The minister explains these resignations.
She didn't resign. She was asked to resign by us. We told her resign. It wasn't, we told her as PA. We said, you will resign. We've got another posting for you. We want you to come and work directly with me. We still have the youngest person in PA. You see, when you get deployed, it is not a lifetime deployment. We have moved people around. We're a new party. We want to give everybody the exposure. We are now sending another young person in. We can't have one young person in 2029. Then we only have one person with experience of parliament. No, that's not how we operate in the PA. You know, I can show you the chairperson of the PA, Marlon Daniels. Marlon Daniels has been a councillor. You get Tiffany. Tiffany has been a councillor. She's now a member of the legislature. Marlon is now a member of parliament. So we said to her, come now this side so that you can get exposure working with me.
Okay.
Because she's the future of the PA.
The minister was asked if he was going to remain in the GNU. He has been notorious and has a reputation to leave office after 100 days after has achieved what he needed to.
I've got great plans. I love the GNU. I sing for the GNU. I love this GNU for what I see we are going to achieve as a unit. Okay. The GNU is the best thing to have ever happened to this country. I said it.
Please support your channel by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. The more subscribers we have, the more the YouTube algorithm helps spread the Patriotic Alliance's message far and wide. Together, we can amplify the voice of the PA, South Africa's last hope for meaningful change.